So not quite sure how I overlooked this before, but I did. Um, so from when we replaced the exterior siding walls with exterior brick, we left the trim, the wood trim, on these brick walls, which would not be accurate. And one other thing, after I rendered these elevations, I noticed that the way that this high brick works on these walls where there is a raised heel roof above it, or even on the front, the fact that there's a whole floor above it, doesn't make much sense to step that down where it meets the sunroom, especially since it wants to naturally die off into the into that soffit anyway. So I'm going to get rid of these that I just did in the last video. I am going to also show you something about these sills. I noticed that see. So first things first, let me get rid of these. All right, that was all of those. I don't think there was any under this. No. So these I noticed, watch what happens when so I have these, let's select all the windows because they all have exterior trim on them. The doors will be different. So okay, so settings, I have the sills preset to, if I click on this include sill and it's on brick, these are the correct specs. However, I noticed, because I did this once before, that the sills all cattywampus on these windows that have this exterior brick skin that's actually at a different top Z height. It does this number instead of, this is a normal brick sill and a normal wall. That's how it should look, but it's doing this business when it's not. So I'm going to be changing these walls to a normal brick wall anyway, and it'll repair it. So let me just select these three walls and then replace them left to left with 2x6 brick with floor, and those will pop right back in. All right, so that's that. I also should have gotten rid of the trim. Oops. Exterior trim. Okay. Next, I noticed that these walls were in the wrong class. They're still in the board and batten instead of in the brick. So I'm going to select all of them. Wow, even the interior walls are in the wrong. All right, definitely be careful. Oh, maybe it's just looking for wall type. All right, sorry. So object type, wall style, wall class. That's in wall exterior siding, should be in brick. There's 11 walls there that are all in the wall exterior board and batten. Make those brick. All right, so we've got Just want to make sure they're all selected. So across there. That one didn't get it somehow. All right, so all, and these two. 3. All right, so there's 15 walls. So all of them are in the right class now. All of them except for these 3 get that high sill. So I'm going to duplicate in place, Command D, and then I'm going to replace the duplicate with, we had a 3-inch trim, but really only 2 inches of it was exposed. 1 inch was kind of like into the wall, so I'm just going to replace it with the 2-inch trim. I'm going to replace left side of brick with right side of wall. So there's the trim. Now I just need to fix the height of it because it's a full height wall. So I need to make it 2.5 inches thick is what you had it before, and the height of it would be 1 foot and 1 1/8. So there's your cap on top. Now it also duplicated all those windows, so I got to get rid of all those. And what I'm going to do for that is select the outermost windows. It's part of that thin wall. And I'm going to make it, first I'm going to make it a, I always make, I'm going to make it an opening. Oops. Oops. Where the heck is it? Oh, slash operation. So it's an opening. All openings I put in the notes class. And then make sure I turn off the ID tags. So those will all be right. And then I've got 4 or 3 doors. 1, 2, 3. Make those an opening. Put those in the notes class. Turn off the IDs. And I'll keep the trim as you had it, just because of how that goes into the that, kind of like that. I must have had this window selected by accident, so I'll put the trim back on that, and that'll be it. So I've got my brick sills on all these windows you can see, and I've got my high brick sill around the entire edge.